Medieval MC is a huge mod pack that needs no introduction with 350 plus mods, 347,000 downloads, and that's just on the Forge version on the 4th iteration of the mod pack. I can't even imagine how much it amounts to when you tally all of them together. And not to mention the Fabric version has 4 million downloads. This is a really popular pack and it's honestly quite a challenge. My friends and I spent an entire month in it and here's how it went. Quite a lot. All right, so as you can see, we have this beautiful spire. I think it looks really nice. If you go out here, you can see this is spawn. So I had already selected my origin at this point, and can you guess what I picked? Yeah, a sea siren. I totally play as things other than water-based origins. Sure, I do that. I have variety in my life. Also, this was the first time I discovered the tiredness effect. I did wind up sleeping, but just like real life, that didn't make me less tired. They should put that in RLcraft. It'll be more accurate. One of our main challenges during this playthrough will be the limitations of our origin, so I'm unable to heal unless fully submerged in water, which is one of our biggest hurdles. I'm not weaker outside of water per se, but I'm at a disadvantage. The great abilities our origin gives us though is the ability to charm villagers and NPCs, so if I'm ever in a dangerous situation, I can always click a button and I will charm the NPC or the monster that's trying to attack me. Of course, for balance reasons, that doesn't work on bosses, which makes sense, but you know. Looks like there's a birch forest that way. Oh, you know what? I want to check out this thing. I think that's a dungeon. That big tower over there with the flag.
I already looted it.
You looted it? Did you break the spawners? Are there spawners in there?
There were zombie spawners, and I broke them.
Oh no, we could have farmed them. I mean, to be honest, it's no big deal. This mod pack will give us many opportunities to progress, but it would have been really nice to have off the bat. Our first mission of the mod pack is to find a place to live. Normally, I'm a super speedrun type player, so I just kind of live wherever is convenient, but Ari always wants to have a cool base, so I mostly just tag along with him. Give. Mine. So, Ari, Jason, and I traveled far and wide, and probably outside of the pre-generated area, because man, when I say we encountered some lag, I mean it.
Oh my piece.
We almost settled on a really pretty forest area next to a river, but there was a whole ice dragon there, so we had to move on. Dragons in this pack are incredibly powerful, and it will be a while until we're able to take one of those down. Eventually, we found a stunning mountain range covered in these jacaranda trees. But I thought what you were talking about was like doing circular stuff in the side of a mountain, and I love that idea.
I would be down for that. That's a good compromise.
Okay, I'm down with that. So how about we start right here? And so it was decided. We got to mining, though it would be a long process without upgraded tools, which I quickly took care of. I kind of wish we had played the Fabric version so I could have had replay mod, because a time-lapse would have looked so cool with this base in particular. But now we're in phase 2, base construction. The base was coming along nice, I will say, but I was definitely looking forward to building some sort of underwater element, though I wasn't 100% sure on what yet. You'll see in a minute.
Hey, how do you get rid of on your screen, the top left where it says like 116 min 82 70 something? Well, how do you get rid of that?
Oh, sorry, that's something I enabled. If you go to options, video settings, and holy shit, that's not To be honest, this is something that happens so often in my streams now that I barely react to actual creeper explosions, and I might have to disable it when I start playing hardcore on live again. Speaking of, if you want to torment me with TTS and sound effects, you should really tune in on Twitch. Might even see your chats, clips of you, or just anything in one of these recaps one day. A lot of the footage from these are pulled straight from my VODs. Either way, I spent the rest of my stream building my mountainside fish tank. I was really liking it so far. I love unconventional bases. After I built the main components of my tank, I decided to start working on some of the farms I typically build, an iron farm and a villager trading post, which starts phase 3 before I'm done with phase 2. Don't think about it too hard, you'll hurt that little brain of yours, and we can't really risk what's left of it. I ran around the village at spawn for a bit before deciding to make what's left of the village near Evie's base the trading hub. One of the silliest stories I have from working in retail so much is just how often people straight up lie. It's really interesting because a lot of them think they get away with it, but you just know. You just know. And I think it's really hilarious. It was interesting playing with the energy and tiredness mechanics, and by interesting, I mean annoying. I play Minecraft to kill dragons and build cool bases and play with weird mods, not be tired all the time like I am in real life. Thankfully, we had carry on, and it wasn't configured to not let me pick up villagers, which basically means I can conduct kidnappings and abductions as I please. I'm sure this won't have consequences in the future. This time I buried the villagers underground for their own safety, of course. After the villagers were successfully imprisoned, I mean safely relocated for safety reasons, I threw down a waystone called Trader's Way and got to building. My base, of course. Didn't I tell you earlier that I didn't finish phase 2? Forgot about that. Everyone was hyped about that. Okay, I'm gonna hop off now.
I forgot we
Bye-bye.
weren't on Discord.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Then I ended stream for the day and probably went to bed, but who knows what shenanigans I get up to offline. You sure as hell don't. During my next recording on the server, I went to visit some of the other bases. Full disclosure, I don't actually know how this is my second recording, but I don't have another one that would go between this and the first stream. So I guess I did a lot of off-camera mining level stuff. Well, I mean, I know I was really into this pack, and I'm always in my Minecraft phase, so a 2-week Minecraft phase is just gaming on steroids for me. So I didn't think to hit record, probably. Anyway, this is what Trader's Way was looking like with a completed iron farm. This is Linaria, which is where my fish tank was, and there was also a deadly boss at spawn. Not sure how it spawned in, but we imprisoned it underground at some point. This was Butter's reaction to it.
Yes.
You should come here. You should step in that hole. Just trust me. Trust me, man. There's nothing bad that will happen.
Don't. I have a really good idea. Are you ready for this?
Yeah. Oh my god, no.
Be free.
No. I like doing this thing with an iron farm. You don't need it, technically, but it makes it so the iron farm never breaks. Because villagers have to sleep in order for an iron farm to remain functional.
Okay.
And if you have a zombie, there's chances that they just straight up will keep panicking and won't sleep through the night, which makes your iron farm stop working. So what I like to do is I like to set up 2 sticky pistons and a daylight sensor, and then it just puts up pistons so the villagers always sleep at night. On my next recording, I was trying to spruce up the area at Trader's Way, specifically focusing on the waystone. As I said before, I'm not typically super into building, but I've slowly seen more and more of me taking the time to on just about every mod pack. I took a second to sort out my inventory at my base after I finished up with the area around the waystone, mainly because I was looking for seeds to replace the garden under the iron farm. When I went to gather more materials to build with, I came across this very dapper gentleman. I said hello. He said his name is Freddy, which is a deal breaker, so I walked away. Then I tore down the local infrastructure in order to aid me in my quest for profit. Then I began the questionable process of starting a villager breeder, or what's known as a sex shack on this channel. I did the typical square I'm fairly well known for, and then it was time to bring villagers to the breeder. Thanks to Carry On, this isn't really a challenge, but I digress. After getting both of them in there, I threw some food at them and left. I'm sure they don't watch me watching, and frankly, I'm not freaky like that. I went to a different area nearby and started digging out a space for an automated crop farm. I haven't built one of them in a while, except for on a solo survival world that I was playing on a bit before this month started, so this will be a little bit of a challenge, but it's whatever. After digging out a bit of an area for it, I went to one of the further and kind of random waystones and hopped into the ocean nearby. Mining underwater is one of the best ways to get resources, and it's one of the best things I can do with my origin. Not only are there basically no hostile mobs, but ores are more common, I can see underwater, and I don't have issues with mining while underwater. All around buffs. Most of this recording was spent mining and maintaining the villagers until I got my hands on an enchantment table, which I set up with all the shelves I had as soon as possible, and I got to enchanting. If I want good gear, I need a different approach for sure. This pack is pushing you to go fight bosses and do daring stuff, but this can at least get me started. I used the miner boost to finish mining out the area I needed and threw down a bunch of dirt in the base for the crops. Then I mysteriously decided I needed a brewing stand, which meant going to the Nether. This was something I was trying to avoid as a water-based origin, especially because I'm vulnerable to fire and lava. Not only that, but since there's no water in the Nether, I won't be able to heal the way a normal player would. As I was recording this little embellishment footage thing that you guys are seeing right now, I died after touching lava in like 3 ticks. That being said, it's time to embark on the first truly dangerous journey we'll experience in this pack, into the Nether. So my portal led out to a basalt delta, which is my least favorite of the biomes because I've lost many hardcore worlds here, so you can bet I was being overly cautious. One lick of flame and I'm a goner. I looked at this weird structure a bit as I wasn't sure what it was, but then I continued on. The server was going to restart soon, so I didn't want to get into too dangerous of a situation. As I was bridging, the server restarted and I paused my recording for a bit while I waited for it to reboot. It looks like I probably forgot to hit on pause for at least a little while because the next bit of footage is me in the overworld, which makes sense because I went back to Trader's Way to finish up the automated crop farm. I needed to build a collection system, which didn't take that long thankfully. Just kidding, it took up way too much of this recording. Why? Because of course I spent an embarrassingly long amount of time on a farm that, spoiler alert, didn't even function properly due to an issue we encountered later on, but I'm getting ahead of myself. I abandoned the project for a bit to greet some friends that were helping on. I kept trying to persuade them to press this totally normal button that was normal and did normal things.
Why?
You just should. I think it's a
What if
really good
I
idea.
don't want to.
Why not?
How about you push the button?
How about you push the button?
I'm coming to push the button.
Push the button, Soup.
Okay. Thank you.
That's the wrong button, Soup.
I mean, you said push a button, so
I
pushed
said
a button.
the button.
Pull the lever, Grunk.
What the f, man?
Nothing happened.
Butter, how would I get on the server?
Stop stealing the button.
First, you gotta log on. You get to your computer,
How would I get
And
into
then-
that? Alright.
walk there.
How would you propose I walk?
You should push
To
the
my
button
computer.
now.
With legs.
Also, I just noticed Butter and Moshi's conversation in the background. I don't understand my friends sometimes, but let's be real. We're all chaotic in our own way, and I think that's beautiful.
I see where the disconnect is here. You put one foot in front of the other, and
Well,
soon
yes,
you'll
I know.
be walking out that
No,
door.
no. I mean, in what path the entire floor is covered in layers of liquid acid,
That sounds like a you problem. That you need to
Okay, what
figure
kind
that
of
out with
acid?
a therapist.
like concrete acid.
Stomach acid.
This is
I
the
need
monster
to know
house.
what is the pH of concrete acid? I need to know how
Oh.
much I need to care.
A lot, I think.
It's a lot.
It's stanky. I know that.
Cosmo, have you been to my base?
I have. Why?
What do you think of it?
I think it looks cool so far.
It's very unique, isn't it?
Mochi, on a scale of 1 to 14,
Have you been in there yet?
I have.
1 being 1 pH, 14 being 14 pH, how acidic is this acid?
Soup gave me a lovely tour of his base, which had been added onto since we last saw it. I cannot see. Oh, okay, I can see now. Why have you been putting the buttons at my base?
Because Soup
It's a
has
good spot to
problems.
store them.
Then I went to finish up my collection system. I couldn't let my friends distract me from my war crimes. Thankfully, the rest of it didn't take too long to set up. Since I've built it so many times in the past, it's really not that much of a challenge to do anymore. I added, I reconfigured waystones so that we don't have to worry about XP cost, and we have a waystone button in our inventory, which is more ideal for multiplayer. And then I also configured it so that for multiplayer reasons, we can have global waystones outside of creative mode. It was time to put the villagers in their new lovely forever home, so I picked up Daryl because who names their kid Daryl? Anyway, his fate was sealed. I hope he likes wheat. Then I picked another one at random and had a lot of difficulty getting them in position, but after a while I kind of just did what I needed and this was the final product. It's not what actually works, but it's whatever. Then I checked on the iron farm and decided to AFK at it for a while, so I shut off my recording. Hello chat, sorry I took longer than 5 minutes. I am sorry. I am here, don't worry, I didn't abandon you guys. The next bit I have is a VOD, which means you'll see me talking to some of you stinky stinks. Hello Zarath and Agville, welcome to chat. Cosmonautic sold me fit behind the Wendy's. Bro, no worries. I got you. When I logged in, I said hi to Butter, but it was time to prepare to take on the Twilight Forest bosses, which was the main goal of the stream. We weren't allowed to fight the Ender Dragon until we do it as a server event, but all other bosses are fair game. After talking with Butter a bit, we were a little worried about the difficulty and how the bosses scaled, but we were ready to go for it anyway. This mod pack inherently made other mobs and other mini bosses a lot harder than they normally are, so we were a little worried. Why does this guy have no job now? You know what? I'll address that later. Anyway, I'm gonna give a recap really quick of what we've been doing. You get good night's rest. And don't do what I did the other day. I was on the server till 6 in the morning. As I'm writing this, I'm on a grandma sleep schedule. God, I miss the chaotic college student sleep schedule. Can't wait to have it back later this week. I hit K, it pulled up this huge like star network of things.
Yeah, where does it say ambrosia fruit?
Ambrosia fruit, crafted food, +2 life regeneration for 1 minute. What is this all for?
Oh, no, it's just a skill tree. That means whenever you make food, it gives you that status.
Oh.
So that's the name of the like node of the skill tree you were looking at.
Oh. How do I get points?
Okay, if you look at the top, it says buy skill point. It takes your XP though. So
Oh, well, I didn't realize that. Well, I just bought one, but...
I'm sorry. I should have said it takes your XP and then said
Hey, I
where.
mean, it's giving me level 30 enchantments for 20 XP now.
Oh, you chose the enchanter path?
Yeah, because I'm trying to enchant my my helmet and stuff right now. Consider this foreshadowing. When I find a mechanic I can abuse, you best bet I'll be abusing it. I went back to the Nether on a quest for blaze rods again. You know, I think I was after something that was supposedly going to make me immune to fire, which would be huge for someone like me who's weak to it, but I genuinely don't remember and I don't ever bring it up like on the video, so I don't know. Do you have the blaze rods I asked about?
Let me.
I'm in the
Yeah, I
Nether
got
right
some.
now, but I'll come grab them. I kept exploring the Nether a bit, and we talked about different armor within this mod pack and what it makes sense to go for. Netherite could be a good option for the future upgrades and for the reduced knockback, but Dragon Scale and Dragon Steel would ultimately be the best options to go for. I came across this odd structure while exploring and jumped down into it, which in hindsight might not have been the smartest plan for somebody that can't heal in the Nether. It had these weird doors that remind me a bit of the ones in the Urgas Tower from the Twilight Forest. I walked by these totem things and a bunch of mobs spawned in, so I teleported out of fear, but when I loaded in, I was greeted by something unexpected. That was scary. It does 7? Oh.
Yeah.
What is happening?
You would need dragon steel for it to be better than netherite.
What is happening to me?
No. You got spored. You could use a sword.
Ow. So that was terrifying. I could have been stuck like that forever. Then what would we do? No more content from me? You guys would starve.
Hypothetically, would you be against a giant pillar at spawn?
Yes, I would be against a giant pillar at spawn. You'd never guess what Butter did next.
Don't go to spawn for a little bit.
Why?
building
I'm working on something.
He's making the pillar.
I'm working on something.
He's making the pillar.
Butter,
Yeah.
take down your pillar.
No, I just gotta do this real quick, you know?
Okay. Regardless, this was a prep and fight bosses stream, so I did the only logical thing. I went to kill the ice dragon that was at the forest we were originally going to build in. It was a long walk, but I mean, kind of worth it nonetheless. Beautiful world generation in this mod pack, by the way. So I went and poked the dragon, got a few swings in, and predictably that didn't end super well. It's okay. You know, if I give up now, nothing will work out. I won't get this pack done, and this would be the end. But I'm no bitch. I ran all the way back there and got my stuff and opted to tackle this dragon when I had better gear. You see, dragons heal when you're a certain distance from them, which makes it so inconvenient if you die and spawn in far away like I was. But picking your battles is often one of the smartest things you can do, so I let the dragon win this time. But as my dad always says when he's just lost at Candy Crush, you can let them win the battle, but you'll win the war. Poppies or dandelions. I don't think it can be anything else. What is that? Bro,
Is what?
look at my
Oh, the
stream.
mutant skeleton. I found.
Is he scary
poppies.
or can I kill him?
He wasn't much of a challenge for me. Up to you.
Ah. This is so funny to me because we were just talking about how much these mutant mobs suck and how much I don't think they're fun in my Discord, but I could go on and on about how much hatred I genuinely have for them. If mutant mobs have no haters, then I am simply dead. When we finally fired up the Twilight Forest portal to get started on the bosses, Butter was the first one to go through since I was still prepping better gear. Turns out our portal spawned us in one of the biomes that we weren't meant to access yet, so pretty good that I didn't go through.
There's like acid rain. Help. By the way, I think we spawned in the final structure.
Wait,
So,
actually?
I don't know how that's gonna work.
No, that's funny as shit. We opted to use Soup's portal instead, but first I went and visited Butter's XP farm. The farm utilized both Wither Skeletons and Giddy Blazes, which dropped a fair amount of XP. The Giddy Blazes dropped the most, and it was very easy to upgrade the skill tree with access to these. And then we got a little boosted. I'll let the actual audio play out.
Send like right here, so that way you can get the XP.
Like right here?
Just to where you don't get hit by me, but you get the XP.
Jesus, what the fuck? How did you do that?
How many levels you get?
40.
Yeah, there's a enchant called Knowledge of Ages in Apotheosis that converts all mob drops into XP. I also happen to have like a stupid amount of looting.
What
When I
else
kill
are they
these things normally, they drop like half a stack, I'm pretty sure.
I need
And
that
then-
enchantment.
Based on the way this is set up, I get 4 times. Actually, wait, you just want to try it?
It's not picking.
Give it a whirl.
Yeah. Jesus. This thing gives stupid amounts of XP. It's funny watching this back months later after having a much better understanding of what's happening and the mods that are being used, but at the time all I knew was more XP equals good. I spent a while getting a lot more powerful. I cycled through the skill tree, enchanting my items, going back to the XP farm, etc, etc. It was a lot. This is sped up to an unholy amount. I think what you're seeing is literally an hour's worth of progress in about 30 seconds. It's so much that Adobe actually won't let me compress it more than like 30 to 40 seconds, so here is what we did, and yeah, it took me an hour. I even cut a bit off at the end. This resulted in a major weapon upgrade, and this was the state of my skill tree after that hour. Once I felt my stuff was powerful enough, meaning I had been gifted a chest plate made of sea serpent scales from Butter and stocked up on enough food, I was ready. The technique we used to get here was so much farming and many tomes used to pull the exact enchantments that we needed, and a lot of boosting from other SMP members, admittedly. But we were finally ready to take on some bosses. Welcome to the next major challenge of our playthrough, the Twilight Forest. Whee!
Go.
Oh, I missed.
I
jumped over the
saw you
portal.
miss. Holy sh**, guys, where's Butter?
Oh my god,
Man,
I
oh
don't see
man,
him.
where is he?
Oh my god, where's Butter, guys?
Holy shit. Oh my god, there he
Magic.
is.
Okay, okay.
Oh my god, he's too strong.
Our first boss on the roster is the Naga, a giant serpent that guards a once beautiful but now abandoned courtyard. With 250 HP and an attack damage of 6, the Naga won't be an easy first fight. Not only that, but we were lucky enough to get a dark touched Naga. I'll let you see what happened. Dark touched.
Nobody's been here.
I can see why it's a dark touched Naga.
Oh, I'm lagging. Are we starting this?
Yeah, let's do this.
Oh, no,
Die.
I'm
Nice.
not taking damage. I'm
Why is it
afraid to
taking
hit.
no damage?
I'm afraid I'm gonna...
Oh
Well,
my
ladies
god.
and gentlemen, I'm
It's a
coming.
dark touched, that's why it's so bad.
I don't know
Yeah,
which way you
this
guys
is,
went, yo. Well, I think you guys went this way, yeah. Is my stuff still there?
Yeah, your corpse. We won't kill it without you.
Oh my god, wait, I almost died.
Is it regenning?
No, it's not.
It's got slowness.
By the way, when it hits you, it hurts a lot. I love the TPS because it's not
wait.
moving.
It's got slowness 5.
Why does it have
I'm
slowness
back.
5?
I think my gear gives it slowness. Alright, come on, hit it. It's like half health.
Does my bow not work against it?
Dude, I keep getting launched.
Why does it have slowness?
I think my weapon gives it slowness. This is really
I forgot to use my
underwhelming.
shield.
We got this, guys.
Holy shit.
One tapped.
Hey!
Let's go.
Oh wait, we all got it. W.
That's nice.
Hell yeah.
We were on the grind to get every Twilight boss today, so we pulled out the magic map and made our way to the closest Lich Tower. It's crazy that it took us like 3 hours of preparation just to be able to do this.
It was worth it.
Yeah, and we wouldn't have been able to do it in 3 hours if we didn't have the enchantment table, Butter.
You wanna fly?
Oh my god.
I don't know if this timing is right.
Do
We
it.
can fly, let's do it.
Holy shit.
Me
How much
next,
slow
me
fall does
next.
that give you?
Me next, me next.
Wait, I need to make a projectile.
Ooh. Hey! Oh, we
Wait,
spawned
the
it.
lich is in there.
We spawned it. The Twilight Lich is a bit more of a complex fight. You can't directly damage it the way you can the Naga, at least not while it's in its first phase, so there's no brute forcing it. We have to play by his rules, unfortunately. With 100 HP, a normal attack strength of 6, but a fireball attack that can do 10 HP to the player, you have to be really careful. These numbers are likely scaled higher with the difficulty of this mod pack as well, so that's also something to keep in mind. Oh, I'm lagging so bad.
I opened the door.
How did I get a warding chestplate of stubbornness?
that was one of the mobs that
Ow!
killed
Do we
me.
have
Dying.
health things? Because I'm gonna die. Oh, I have poison. This is unfortunate.
Let me make a new spell. Give me a second.
The lag isn't helping yet.
Why are there
Maze
so
Light
many
is-
f***ing zombies on me, bro? Go fight somebody else. I'm just a wee little boy.
Why is he not taking any
You can't hit
damage?
him.
You have to break his
You have to
shield.
hit his pearl back at him.
Ooh, my health bar is gone
Ow.
again. This fight had come down to the wire. I had 3 hearts and a dream of surviving at one point. Scary stuff. If it hadn't been for Butter's healing spells, I would have been a goner here.
You might need a weapon.
Because it's not working with the weapon, that's the issue.
Oh yeah, you do it without. I just punched with stone bricks and it worked. Yeah, I got him. All right, one more hit.
You know, he goes into other phases. Yeah.
No, can I actually kill him in the other?
Yeah, we can
phase?
actually kill him in these phases.
Oh, I'm so dead. I'm so dead. I'm so dead.
What is this? Oh, it's a minion.
I'm gonna die.
Oh, wait. This is the phase I can kill him in, right?
No, he's one more phase. Oh my god, wait, we did it? Oh, I think we one-shot him in his last phase. Typically, I'd go do the Night Phantom next, which would be our next major boss, but... Excuse me? He disagrees with how we played the Twilight Forest. I'm glad I have so much extra health, because if I didn't, I would just be extremely dead. I have like
I can
3
indeed
health
launch
bars.
blocks.
Typically, I'd go do the Night Phantom next, but due to proximity, we went to a different boss. It's a mini boss called the Minnow Shroom. Oh wait, no, I think the maze is this way actually. That's
Sick.
where the Meef Stroganoff guy is.
I wonder if I could just mine down.
No, it prevents you.
Yeah, but like, what if I could?
It'd be nice. Let's go. Clutched it. I'm goated. Then it was time to tackle the labyrinth. For regular viewers of mine, you know from my tier list videos that I don't like how the Twilight Forest depends on these labyrinths to immerse the player. I mean, spoilers if you haven't played the mod, I guess, but the Minnow Shroom, the Night Phantom, and the Urghast all have a labyrinth type thing going on. You can also kind of count the Snow Queen since she's similar to the Urghast, but I digress. I love this mod a lot, but there are some changes I'd definitely make if given the chance.
The weapon counts. The maze slime.
I think I found the guy, but it's blocked off by obsidian. We have to play by the rules.
Obsidian or bedrock?
Bedrock, not obsidian. Ow!
Oh, my bad.
Gotta be extra careful with the fire arrow, because like I take extra damage to fire.
I purposely did it. I don't want you here.
Ooh. In a Lytra booster?
Thank you. I'm low on health. I'm gonna just chill in this thing for a second and heal. Alright, let's go to Butter. The boss is in here.
I lost him. I think he was somewhere over here. Oh, he's right here.
Come on, Ari! This one was really easy from what I remember, so...
Yeah, but also it's not with whatever's happening in this mod pack.
I mean, look at how much damage we're doing to him already, though.
That's fair.
Like, look at that.
All that for this?
We have to kill him in order to, get out. Okay,
Oh,
they gave
another
us
maze map
enough
focus.
to... Take the Meef Stroganoff, Ari. We have to eat it, I think, in order to progress. Okay,
Yeah.
quests, Twilight Forest. It's not counting me as having defeated the Naga. This is something I've actually noticed in a lot of mod packs. Better Minecraft, Medieval MC, and Prominence all had issues with detecting when players had participated in boss fights if they didn't land the last hit. I think if a player deals a certain amount of damage to a boss, they should get credit, but you know. I had the achievement, so it didn't matter. He's just yawning by.
You go check if I have some water walkers.
No, it's okay. Hang on, I have an idea.
Oh, we fighting another Naga?
No, we have to go this way because this is the only... I don't have the full map revealed yet, so it's not telling me anything. We can go fight the other Naga if we want, though.
Actually, I need water.
But we can see if the Naga spawns in normally, see what fight we should have had.
Dude, it's gonna spawn as a mythic boss and we're gonna die.
Yeah, just regular Naga. Like, what the fuck, man? We got so unlucky on our first spawn. Fighting this other Naga took barely any time at all, like literally took 15 seconds before it was dead. So I'll use this segment to remind you to like, subscribe, and leave a comment for engagement. You can also hit the join button below to support me if you've got extra money laying around, but let's be so real, who does in this economy? Most of these videos are streamed live over on Twitch, so feel free to jump over there and join my Discord to be more active in the community. I'm super active over there too. Oh wait, you mean we physically need the trophy? Yeah, you're right about that.
Yeah.
I have it on me, so we're good. I was gonna hype this next boss up, but you'll see why I won't. The Night Phantom is an easier fight as well, where you'll mainly need to focus on the most opaque Night. You'll have to kill multiple of them, but it's not that hard. It still doesn't count us as being in here. Okay, this is another maze, so this may take us a minute to find the boss. Oh, I thought I found it for a second. I was so happy.
Alright, guys.
Let's
get
do
ready.
this.
Which one is the one we should hit?
I think just all of them.
Oh my god, I'm out of arrows.
One of them has a shield. I feel like that one deserves to die more.
They're not really attacking.
They're trying, we're just better.
I thought we were done because things started exploding.
Hey! We sorted through our loot and laughed a bit about how easy this fight was in comparison to the last two. I honestly wish the Twilight Forest scaled better, but I suppose that's also something hard to balance for when everyone and their mother uses your mod in their packs. I also decided to hop off for the day. That stream in particular was 4 hours long, and I needed to go like touch some grass. You know what's funny? I'm actually allergic to grass, like IRL, that's not a joke. I get a mild rash from it. Alright guys, so you read the title, you saw the stream notification, hopefully. We're doing the Ender Dragon boss fight today. There's only 3 of us. Unfortunately, for this mod pack, it's really grindy, and a lot of the SMP members didn't grind that hard for this pack. That's chill, it happens. Wish I could be there, but I have so much work to do. Don't stress, I'm ignoring 2 homework assignments right now to be here. But yeah, and we'll also give a base and armor update because I have been grinding quite a bit offline on this pack.
Hello.
Hello. How are you doing? I was not kidding. This is my armor now. Looks sick, right? RGB Dragon Scale and Tide Guardian combo. I also had expanded into this side of the mountain with the intention of making more of a trophy or armor haul there. I don't know what it is with me and flexing my armor and trophies, but it's a common theme. Oh, and Will decided to join us last minute after not really having played on the server that much, so that was interesting. But Butter had enough resources to prep a pretty beefy armor set.
I made Wilbur some okay armor.
Is it better than the diamond?
Yeah.
Don't
It
lose. We're not
looks-
gonna lose.
It looks
This is my
fine.
armor. It's RGB Dragon Scale. Okay, here's how the armor's
gonna
looking,
need
guys. Don't we
a
love
lot
the
more.
protection 6?
I gotta see this armor.
Oh, I do have rainbow runic etching.
Ah.
I've got... Okay, let's go over all the enchantments. We have Mana Regen 6, Multi-Roll 4, Weightless, Mirroring. I'm not going to let the audio from me reading every enchant fully play, so if you want to know in depth, you can pause to read it, or if you're just listening, then be satisfied with Unbreaking 5, Prot 6, and Mending, as well as a few other Prot enchants stacked up. This mod allowed for stacking enchantments. That was pretty much the whole set. This is what the aquarium looks like right now. We have a skull in here from the ice dragon I killed, which is how I got my ice dragon armor. I also killed a sea serpent, so I have like half my armor is sea serpent, half of it's dragon.
Like, to make the forge, you need a bunch of
Hey, wait, shoot me,
blocks
actually.
of dragon scale.
Ah!
Figured that out when Butter tried to shoot me. Jesus, why do you have so many of these? This is
I found them.
concerning. For some of the people that couldn't attend, we adopted the tradition of naming snow golems like we did for Comfy Winter again, which dumbed down into random items when I ran out of name tags. Okay, end portal, let's go. Let's build the snowman. Oh, why do we still have this here? What is that?
Sorry. He's my friend.
We all gathered around the portal and began placing down our eyes. This mod pack had that one mod that makes it so you have to search for many different eyes, but we had found most of them just while exploring organically, so that was pretty nice.
Hello. Can I please?
What if I could drink out of the stairs?
We can.
I can.
I did that earlier.
Delicious stair water.
Oh yeah, it's probably infected with a lot of things considering this is very, it's
It
still
adds
water.
to the flavor.
I love bacteria when it flavors my water all nice. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I think they have to
this
be
one.
unique. Yeah! Okay, let's build Moxie. Let's build Moshi. Come on.
Oh!
Right here, right here.
Where's the...
Wait, don't punch him in yet. Wait, why is he dying?
No.
Hang on, let me go get another pumpkin.
The fire res is gone.
Oh. Go,
Push him in.
Moxie, go! Oh no.
Go, Max, go.
Watch the server crash.
So, funnily enough, the server decided we weren't allowed to go to the end. Actually, I timed out multiple times, and then I was in the void, and I tried using commands to get into creative mode, and that didn't work, so I TP'd to a waystone and then died from fall damage.
Free stuff, free stuff.
Oh my god. I lost
I'll wait for you.
140 something levels. I'm gonna cry. Here, Moxie, let's get rid of that head of yours.
What is she saying? Did you just shave him bald?
Moxie bald. We finally got to the end, and Ari immediately pissed off so many Endermen. It was actually kind of funny. Dude, Endermen just keep randomly aggroing on me. I don't know why.
I'm gonna die because of it.
I don't like you.
Why do they keep aggroing on me? What did I do to them?
Ow!
Go.
Oh my god, you brought him. Will just turned around and looked at him.
No.
You got a lightning dragon? That's literally sick.
Nope, no, that's not a tamed one.
Oh.
I got a lightning dragon spawn egg.
Oh. Well, if you press E and then go to return to Waystone, it will
Oh,
be
yeah,
there.
sure. That's
Oh
okay.
my god! Wait, let us help! Wait, let us help!
My bad.
No, not again. Don't be aggro at me. Please, I didn't do anything to you. I just came here. I just came here.
You know what's really coming in clutch? The fact that my origin has like a button that I can just press and all mobs are passive toward me except bosses. And Butter got the last hit on the Ender Dragon. Typically, per MSMP tradition, the person that landed the final hit on the dragon gets the egg. This time though, I yoinked it because I wanted it for part of my build.
One of them was like a, I think it was like a 2-1.
No, the
It
wrong
was so
button.
tiny. Was killed. What does that even, what?
Will press the button. I literally forgot I planted that button there at the start of the playthrough, I'm not gonna lie. We opted to go finish off the Twilight Forest bosses instead of going end busting. I personally don't care to get an Elytra, and Ari already had one from his origin, so it really wasn't a priority. Plus Butter could fly due to some other magic mods that I still to this day don't understand.
Is it on this mountain?
It's in the mountain. You spawned it in.
Friend!
Our next boss is the Hydra, a giant beast with 3 heads. The fight normally plays out a bit true to the myth, but I think we were all scaled past the Twilight Forest being a challenge at this point, so here's what happened.
Puppy dog.
If not friend, why friend shaped?
Careful getting in close. I'm gonna start swinging.
We got this.
Nah, this is what it's supposed to look like.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he's supposed to be missing whole parts of his body.
I do way less damage than I feel like I should.
You have to hit the heads.
Ah. But they're so high up.
Look at us go! Go team!
This is like Aether bosses all over again.
Then it was time to make our way to the ice biomes to tackle the bosses there. Yeah, we're definitely going too fast for the server. Waiting in the deep caverns is the Alpha Yeti, a mini-boss that picks up and throws the players. A scary Oh, he's dead. Wow, that didn't, Okay, but what's scarier is who awaits us in the Ice Palace, the Snow Queen. That's what I would say if we had any trouble fighting her, but we cheesed her too. Wow, that was a hard fight.
All that climbing for that?
Our next and technically final boss to fight was the Urgast, the only thing standing between me and being able to say I beat every boss in Medieval MC. We all know I like to try to make boss fights more of a cinematic experience, but I genuinely don't think I could with this. I could make a whole lead up about how Urgast is a giant ghast with 250 HP, and it would be cool and all, but we cheesed this one too, and it wasn't even on purpose. Let's go up! Up! Whee! Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Holy shit.
Oh, wait,
Wait,
he's
where's he
spawned. I'm
at?
on fire.
Is this the guy above me?
Oh. He takes a lot of damage, by the way. Watch out.
What the? How did that happen?
I hit him and he took more damage than I thought he would.
I thought we weren't supposed to be able to bow this guy down. Normally this boss is a major challenge, and it was for me when I did my original 100 days in Better MC, so I guess within this mod pack it wasn't as hard, but that was because of what level we were at when we finally went to fight it. If we had fought the Urgast while in the state we were in when we fought the other Twilight Forest bosses, it would have been a much bigger challenge. Anyway, I tried teleporting home and I'll just play the clip. Never do that to somebody. That'd be so mean.
Tapped into your stream. What the hell's going on?
That'd be so... I'm stuck in purgatory, man. I'm at Y negative 1,500 and it's just getting worse. So I put together the initial trophy haul and threw the Ender Dragon egg into my aquarium and hopped off for the night. My next recording is mainly just me building and trying to get a portion of my base done, but it devolved into me messing around with Will and Ice. For those of you that don't tune into the streams, MSMP is a content creator SMP, which means almost every person you see me run into is a creator. This means they're on their own stream shenanigans sometimes, and I get to mess with them. As I was conducting my usual deforestation business, I was considering what I would do with my time on the server today, knowing full well at least 2 other members were currently streaming. Then I noticed a certain someone lurking in my base, so I teleported back to find her literally in my fish tank, and she was tiny. I hadn't interacted with Ice much yet on this server, so I didn't know what origin she was playing, so this was an interesting encounter. I had both their streams open, and I didn't have my mic hooked up, so naturally I took to bullying them in chat like a nice person. But I did resume my base construction activities. It was nearing the end of the month, and I didn't want my base to be ugly in the screenshots, but I did ultimately decide to go back to messing around.
Hello, Cosmo! What? Where the... Hi, Cosmo! Hello.
Oh my gosh, I just hooked up my headset mic to my OBS for the first time ever. I was just recording base building and then I saw you all were on.
Okay, just don't run away and stay when I
Stupid.
search you. Stop
I was right behind
placing
you.
these all the way.
It's called a statement. It's called
I
statement.
don't care. I don't care.
When-
You're small, you don't get to.
I'll break it after I get off it. No, that was
Sure
rather
you
rude.
do. Help me! Help! Help!
I think this is a Will issue, not a server issue. While Will was AFK for a second, I went and flipped every single trapdoor in their base. Are you trying to punch
Why? Why can I not whack you? What is this? Why do you like small people like? why can I not hit you?
Oh my god, you keep getting lost. So I think my armor has a lot of blocking, and I've gotten a lot of blocking in the skill tree. So when you try to hit me...
This is so mean!
It was all fun and games until Ice jump hit me and went flying, all the way to Y850 to be exact. Not sure how that happened still. If you make a bald Ice Minecraft skin, I will put it on.
No! Stop!
Sad to report, I also got baldified with Ice and they called me Baldonotic. Hello, chat? Can you guys hear me? I know it's kind of weird you're seeing me right away. I'm just taking a little bit of a break from editing really quick because I'm working on that one video about some underrated mod packs, but I scrapped what I was working on and I'm getting really frustrated with it. So I figured it's probably a good idea to just take a break and maybe play on MSMP a little bit. And MSMP goes down tonight in about an hour or so that the new mod pack can be implemented. I need to make a trailer for it still, so it'll be down for a little bit and then you guys will get the trailer when it comes back up. Yeah, it's just been a long day. Happy Easter to those of you who celebrate, by the way. I want to finish my base this time around because I never finish my base on MSMP and it's becoming a joke at this point. And so my final stream on the server for the month of March was spent building, stress building, because I wanted my base to look nice. Here's the geode library I was working on. I wanted to have all the good trades with the villagers in here. And look, that's already getting on now. But I wanted all the good trades with the villagers in here and I wanted to make it look like a geode based off of this one build I had seen. I just thought it was a really cool idea, but I never really got around to finishing it. I always wind up wishing I had more time to play for almost every mod pack but MSMP is a month-long server that always resets, and it's that way so we always try new things and never get bored. It's a very bittersweet experience that sometimes is hard to describe, because you get certain mod packs that you know you should be able to play for a little longer to truly experience them, but then you also think back fondly on the time that you did get with the mod pack and how much it inspired you to maybe explore it further. Butter was insistent someone check out his surprise at spawn, so I bit the bullet and went. Knowing Buttercreep, this could literally be anything, so I was a little worried.
Everyone battle the withers.
Oh my
Oh,
fucking
man.
hype. Free loot, guys? I'm sure nothing could go wrong with me pressing this button at all. And I'm about to press this totally normal, not sus at all button that's not suspicious in the slightest. 3, 2, 1. Gift box? Okay, you said secure. Holy shit. Butter, what the did you leave this here knowing no one would press the button? Anyway, it was bye-bye to the RGB armor and hello sick-looking lightning dragon scales set for the remaining half hour of the server being up anyway. I continued building, rushing through the process of finishing up my base. It was a lot to do, especially in such a short amount of time, but I was committed and I was ready for the challenge. I even decided to move where the main waystone was. Happy New Year! Let's go. Okay. Well, I guess it's time. And it was time to stop building and start on the screenshots, which I had some fun company for. I mean, Soup did wind up in nearly every screenshot from this month. And that's where this recap comes to a close. Thank you for watching to the end if you made it here. This video took me so long to do, especially because of some new editing techniques I was trying during it. Big thank you to Linari, also known as Arx, for supporting the channel as a member. And thank you to Ruzgarang, Mystic TV, and Erebus45 for the support over on Twitch. If you liked this video, you will probably also enjoy my other MSMP recaps. I try to post these at least twice a month so I can catch up, because this video is all the way from March of 2024, and it's September 2024 as I'm recording this, so yeah, you can go check out pretty much every past month, just about every past month on the server in this playlist that's on screen right now. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.